Breaking news that's shaking up Washington and impacting millions of Americans' wallets. Former President Trump's ambitious $2,000 relief plan is making unexpected waves in the Senate, while the IRS has just dropped a bombshell announcement for retirees across the nation. If you want to stay updated on the latest developments affecting your finances, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. The political landscape in Washington has taken a dramatic turn as Trump's long-advocated $2,000 relief package gains surprising momentum in the Senate. This unprecedented move comes at a crucial time when inflation continues to squeeze American households, particularly affecting our nation's retirees. The proposal, which initially faced strong opposition, is now finding support from both sides of the aisle, marking a rare moment of bipartisan cooperation in today's polarized political climate. What makes this development particularly significant is the IRS's simultaneous announcement regarding automatic deposits for millions of retirees. According to the latest statements from IRS Commissioner Danny Werfel, the agency has streamlined its systems to ensure that eligible retirees will receive their payments without having to file additional paperwork or make specific requests. This automated process is designed to reach approximately 64 million Social Security beneficiaries, including both retired workers and disability recipients. The timing of these two major developments has created a perfect storm of financial relief for America's senior citizens. The proposed $2,000 payment would be the largest direct payment to Americans since the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, potentially providing crucial support to those living on fixed incomes. Economic analysts are projecting that this injection of funds could have a significant ripple effect throughout the economy, particularly in sectors that cater to senior citizens. Looking deeper into the Senate's deliberations, the bill has undergone several key modifications to secure broader support. The current version includes provisions for means testing, ensuring that the relief is targeted toward those who need it most. Households with annual incomes under $75,000 for single filers and $150,000 for joint filers would receive the full amount, with a gradual phase-out for higher income brackets. This structured approach has helped address concerns about fiscal responsibility while maintaining the program's core objective of providing substantial assistance to retirees. The IRS's role in this process cannot be understated. The agency has completely overhauled its distribution system, incorporating lessons learned from previous stimulus payment rollouts. Their new automated system utilizes existing Social Security Administration data to identify eligible recipients, cross-reference tax records, and initiate deposits without requiring any action from beneficiaries. This streamlined approach is expected to reduce the distribution timeline from months to weeks once the legislation is enacted. According to Treasury Department estimates, the first wave of payments could begin as soon as 2 weeks after the bill's passage. The IRS has already begun preliminary preparations, updating their computer systems and establishing dedicated customer service teams to handle inquiries related to the program. This proactive approach represents a significant improvement over previous relief efforts, where technical difficulties and administrative delays often frustrated recipients. The economic impact of this combined initiative is expected to be substantial. Market analysts predict that the injection of approximately $128 billion into the economy through these payments could help offset rising inflation pressures while providing crucial support to local economies. Small businesses, particularly in retirement-heavy communities, are expected to see increased customer spending as retirees gain additional financial flexibility. Critics of the plan have raised concerns about its potential impact on the national deficit, but supporters argue that the economic benefits outweigh the costs. Several economic studies suggest that direct payments to retirees have a higher multiplier effect on the economy compared to other forms of stimulus, as seniors tend to spend rather than save additional income, particularly in their local communities. The legislative journey of Trump's relief plan has been particularly noteworthy. Initially introduced as a standalone bill, it has gathered support through strategic compromises and amendments. Key senators from both parties have worked to include provisions that address their constituents' specific needs while maintaining the core $2,000 payment structure. This level of cooperation has surprised many political observers, given the current partisan climate in Washington. The IRS's implementation strategy includes several safeguards to prevent fraud and ensure accurate distribution. The agency has developed new artificial intelligence tools to detect suspicious patterns and verify recipient eligibility. This enhanced security approach builds on lessons learned from previous stimulus programs, where instances of fraud and incorrect payments created challenges for both the agency and legitimate recipients. For retirees who have changed banking information or relocated since their last tax filing, the IRS has established a dedicated portal for updates. However, the vast majority of recipients will not need to take any action, as the agency will use their most recent information on file. This automatic process is expected to reach approximately 98% of eligible recipients without requiring any additional steps on their part. The timing of this relief package is particularly crucial given the current economic climate. With inflation affecting everything from grocery prices to healthcare costs, many retirees have struggled to maintain their standard of living on fixed incomes. The $2,000 payment represents approximately 2 months of Social Security benefits for the average recipient, providing significant temporary relief from financial pressures. State-level responses to the federal initiative have also been noteworthy. Several states have announced plans to supplement the federal payment with additional state-level assistance, creating the potential for even larger benefits for some retirees. These state-level programs are being designed to work in coordination with the federal distribution system, minimizing administrative complexity for recipients. The healthcare implications of this relief package are significant as well. Many retirees have reported delaying medical procedures or rationing prescription medications due to financial constraints. The additional funds could help address these delayed health needs, potentially preventing more serious health issues and reducing long-term healthcare costs. Financial advisors are already developing strategies to help retirees maximize the benefit of these payments. Recommendations include using the funds to pay down high-interest debt, building emergency savings, or addressing delayed home maintenance issues. Some advisors are also suggesting ways to leverage the payments for long-term financial stability rather than immediate consumption. The banking sector has also responded proactively to the announcement. Major banks have begun preparing their systems to handle the large volume of deposits and have announced special programs to help recipients manage their funds effectively. Some institutions are offering special accounts with enhanced interest rates for recipients who choose to save rather than spend their payments. Community organizations and senior advocacy groups are mobilizing to provide information and support to retirees regarding the upcoming payments. These organizations are particularly focused on reaching vulnerable seniors who might need assistance understanding their eligibility or making decisions about how to use the funds effectively. The impact on local economies is expected to be significant, particularly in areas with large retiree populations. Small businesses are already preparing for increased customer activity, with many planning special promotions or services targeted at seniors with newfound spending power. This local economic boost could help create jobs and support community recovery from recent economic challenges. The legislative process has also highlighted changing dynamics in American politics. The support for this relief package crosses traditional party lines, with advocates from both major parties recognizing the need to support older Americans. This bipartisan cooperation could set a precedent for future legislation aimed at addressing the needs of senior citizens. Looking ahead, economists are closely monitoring the potential long-term effects of this relief program. While the immediate impact is expected to be positive, questions remain about how this type of direct payment program might influence future policy decisions and economic planning. Some experts suggest this could represent a shift toward more direct forms of government assistance during economic challenges. The international community is watching these developments with interest, as other countries consider similar programs to support their aging populations. The U.S. approach to providing relief to retirees could serve as a model for other nations facing similar demographic and economic challenges. As this historic legislation moves through its final stages, attention is focusing on implementation details and preparation for the actual distribution of funds. The IRS has emphasized its commitment to transparent communication throughout the process, promising regular updates and clear guidance for recipients. This commitment to clear communication represents a significant improvement over previous relief efforts, where confusion often led to delays and frustration. The coming weeks will be crucial as final details are worked out and systems are prepared for this